Welcome back to the review section of Unit 4, Au revoir, Monsieur. And so, as the article talks about, and we mentioned last time, that it's about a very small French coastal town where there is this kind of local hero of this rooster who would awaken the town and the locals loved him. And however, there was a couple from Paris who came and didn't take too kindly to his crowing in the morning. And so they tried to take him to court over this. Take kindly to.
Take kindly to.
Seems kind of crazy because they felt entitled to compensation for being woken up early. It's ridiculous.
Really?
Right. Of course, the local people in support of this local rooster arrived to the court with their own roosters. Entitled to.
Entitled to.
Since I mentioned Paris and countryside, would you rather visit Paris or the French countryside?
That's a very hard question. I would absolutely love to visit the countryside too because I have this image of these small old towns. But of course, Paris is iconic.
Yeah.
So I would probably see Paris first and then go to the countryside. So I would do both. I can't choose.
Yes. And I hate to say again, I'm the same as you.
Yes.
But I absolutely agree, where I also would maybe spend time in Paris just to see most of the museums.
Yes.
Like they have amazing museums.
Like 1 or 2 days.
Right.
Yes.
And spend most of my time in the countryside.
Right.
Seeing the sleepy villages and enjoying some of the local wineries
That's
and the
thing.
scenes.
The wineries.
You could just spend so much time there.
Yeah.
I feel like you get lost in what seems like paradise.
Yes.
Right. But with that idea that we've mentioned about countryside, paradise, loving it, would you be willing to stay or would you be able to stay in the countryside for more than a year or live there year round?
No.
Okay.
As I mentioned earlier, I really am more of a city girl and I love the occasional visit to the countryside, but I do think I would probably go crazy if I had to live there. Even if it's just a year, I need my city luxuries.
I see.
Yes. What about you?
I really don't know this answer. That's hard for me. I honestly think I could do it for 1 year, maybe more. Simply because I love being in nature so much, running in the mountains and hills.
You could run around all the time.
Absolutely. And I could do without the modern amenities of a city if I obviously had some sort of living in the countryside. Someone to sponsor me to live out there and run and enjoy it.
Right.
Yes, I think I could. I think there's some pros and cons of both city and countryside that, could interchange, or at times, like right now in this situation, I think a lot of people might prefer to live in the country.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's it for the review of Unit 4, and hope to see you on the next unit.